It was great to attend the 2018 PFP conference once again. We had over 200 accountants in the room, mainly specialising in inquiries and investigations, so quite a good straw poll and representation of what's going on in the industry, and in particular what HMRC is doing on inquiry work. One of the questions I asked as a follow-up to some of the case law that we were looking at was, how does HMRC treat vulnerable taxpayers in practice? All of us from time to time have cases where either people need additional support or they're particularly struggling to understand the complex nature of UK taxes at the moment. Rather shocking was the result in that only 14% of the audience felt that HMRC provided good support to that group of taxpayers. So really that highlights a huge area where HMRC needs to improve, or appears to need to improve, their support for vulnerable taxpayers. We did actually raise this point with the HMRC representative later on in the day, and she was particularly concerned to take that back. So hopefully we will see real change as a result of this. So a particular area of focus for my work at the moment is IR35, where HMRC appears to be running a campaign targeting people who are using personal service companies. Some of this has been covered by the media and in the public domain, but what I asked the audience was whether or not they felt IR35 was being applied fairly and accurately in practice, and also just whether or not it was good or bad law. Again, the answer was very clear-cut in that 88% of people felt that either it was a bad law or HMRC's application of it was questionable. So again, this highlights an area where almost everybody is in agreement that something needs to change. And once again, we took the opportunity to feed that back to HMRC later on in the day. So I'll be interested to see whether or not there's any developments in the future.